Okay, we're going to take a look at how to add numbers to the digitizer puck in lesson 14. Let's take a look at AutoCAD. So here's a typical digitizer puck. In conceptual, which makes it hard to grab things, so I'm going to change it to wireframe. I'm also going to select the numbers and the buttons only. I'm going to go to layers and I'm going to isolate just those layers. Okay. Now, as you know, you have to create your own text styles. So this is a text style called numbers. And it looks really boring. And if I orbit this to look at it from the side, you can see that the numbers are on the same plane as the buttons, and it makes it really hard to see. But if I select just the buttons, just the numbers, I'm going to isolate those. And if I go into Annotate, let's take a look at what those numbers are. So here's the numbers style. And the font that is assigned to it is Romans SHX. And anything with an SHX extension means it's an AutoCAD shaped font. That's different from these true type Windows fonts. But the cool thing about the SHX fonts is if I grab them all and I right click and I go to properties, I can change the thickness, 0.01. To see how everything jumped up a little bit. So let me go back to the Home tab, go back to Layers, turn those buttons back on, change the visual style, and there they are. They stick out a little bit. So it's kind of cool. It's not awesome. It's not great, but it does make them a little easier to see. And if I go to Annotate and I change the font that's assigned to my text style to a different SHX font, like bold, they look even bigger. But the bold font is it's just a series of lines going over each other. So it's not the greatest, but it's acceptable. The next lesson, I'm going to show you how to do some really awesome font, but we're going to do that separately. So that's this. Let's look at this from the top view. Okay. Also notice when I changed to bold, some of the numbers shifted over a little bit. So let's go back to, we can do script, and it still has that height to it. So you can do lots of different things. It's kind of cool. So that's it for this one.